Hi guys, so we are back here on Sandy Bay on my safe game. This is going to be episode 6 and we're just here on the verge of cutting grass because I bought field 34 and that's a grass field and we are going to be making hay today. So this is the class tractor and the class equipment as you guys can see here. And we are making hay because we need hay. And we are going to be buying some sheep later on. And I will show you guys what else I have bought. I have bought a hay shed with 2 sheds where we can store the straw bales and a shed where we can store the grass bales. So I will show you that too. But first we are gonna make hay. And then we are gonna need a setter which will turn the grass into hay. And then when we have done that we are gonna row up our hay and then we are gonna bale it and collect it. So we are done, so let's fold this guy back up. I'm gonna fold the front more back up and we're gonna leave the field here and we are gonna buy a setter. I'm gonna drive over the ditch. We forgot to lift the mower up front up like that because otherwise it will keep hitting the road and we don't want that. So we are done with the mower for now. We're gonna put the mower equipment in here. So let's detach that. And detach the mower on the back there. And we are gonna attach the weight, and then we are going to buy that setter. So let's go into the shop here under equipment. So we are looking for the bale equipment. No, we're not. We're gonna look for this guy. This is, they call it a setter, but I call it a turner, a hay turner. 13 meters. It says 8 meters, 6. We're going to buy the biggest. From Pettinga, this is a hay bob. So let's buy it. So it's bought in the shop. And now we're going to head over to the shop and collect it. Very tight area here. So let's head over to the shop and collect that hay bob. So we are here at the dealership. We're going to collect our hay bob now and head back to field 34. So we are in our field 34 and we are gonna unfold the hay bob, the pudding a hay bob. We're gonna unfold it. Then we're gonna sink it, turn it on, and we are gonna make some hay. Alright, let's sink it. And turn it on. And here we see we have hay. All we have to do now is finish the field off and we're going to bale it. Well, before we are going to bale it, we are going to row it all together. Row it up. Row, row, row the boat. We are going to row it up, up. Oh yeah. And there's a building site to your left. There's a house being built there. I don't know who's going to be pulling in there. Looks like a building site. And the cops and the police are there. They are slowing down the cars on that side of the road there. And the tractor is getting low on fuel, so I may have to fill up the tractor sometime with fuel or gasoline. Fuel is gasoline. We are haying up here. Oh, I have to back up. Hit the ditch. By accident. So let's pull over to the other side here and continue here. So as you can see, we are on the field here. 1 second, I'll show you guys. The tires on the tractor are getting green. They're green because we are in the field with grass. And that is a script called Real Dirt Color that will change the colors of your tires when you're on a grass field or when you're doing lime. You're spreading lime. The tires on the tractor will turn white. And there's an airplane up there and a hot air balloon here on your left or on your right, and that plane is flying all over the map, probably controlling the area. So let's back up a little bit. We need to get that piece up there. As you guys can see, we don't have much more left to do. And we'll be back on the last turn. So we are here on our last turn. We're gonna finish this off and put this rake away, and then we are gonna grab our rower. We're gonna row this together, and then we're gonna bale it and make some hay, and then we're gonna have to buy a hay barn to store our hay. I have 2 different barns up already, a straw barn and a barn for grass bale storage. I will show you that later on, how that works. So let's turn this off and fold it back together. And now we're gonna drive up to the farm, drop this, and we will see you back out on the field here. So we are back out on the field now with our rowing machine. We're going to row this in the rows, or in the swats, whatever you want to call it. So let's sink it and turn it on. Let's make some swats. And as you can see, the building site is still there, and the house is still under construction there. And over there on that field we have, I think we have maize. That is going to be probably maize. Very tight situations here on this field. What a nice view on this map. With this camera angle, nice view of the map here. So let's go here and start another row. Row, row, row the boat, we are rowing our hay. Row, row, row the hay, row, row, row the hay. We are rowing our hay. Yeah. Oh, let's make a turn here. nice view of the map. So now we have only this piece left to do. So let's do it to get it done. And that is it, guys. We have our field road up, so we're gonna fold it, head up to the farm, and we are gonna collect our baler. So we will see you back here in the field with our baler, and we are gonna be making hay bales. Alright, we're back in the field with our baler. So let's get it unfolded, and we are gonna sink the pickup, and we are gonna start here on top of the field and bale down. So let's turn the baler on, and start baling. We might have to go over that a second time, because the grass swaths are a little bit high. Yeah, by the looks of it, we have to go bale over our swaths a second time. In some places anyway. Still a lot of grass left over. We might even have to go back over it with our rowing machine. Row it back up again and go over it the second time. But first we're going to pick the bales up after this. and store them. So we might get double the bales out of this one almost. We have like 2 more swats to go, and then we're gonna have to do some field work by hand. We're gonna have to put the bales somewhere where they are out of the way of the hay rows that are left over, so we can row our hay back up again and do some more swats. Now I have added another script. It's a lift heavy script, means you can walk up to the bales and lift those bales up with your hand. And you can lift tractors, you can lift everything, balers, equipment, farm equipment, but that's unrealistic. I just put that mod in there, or that script in there, so I can lift bales around. I'll show you guys. I can jump out of the tractor here, and I will show you. Walk up to the bale, press the left mouse button like that, and your bale is being lifted. And you can throw it. So let's get back into the tractor, and we're going to finish this row off, and then we're going to have to put the bale somewhere out of the way by hand. And then I'm going to go back up to the farm and get the rower again. And I'm going to leave the baler here in the field. That's going to be a lot of work. So let's put the baler over here. Turn it off, and I will be back when those bales are on the side of the field there. Okay, let's do 1. Lift the bale up and run away with it. Oh, we dropped it. Pick it back up. And we're going to drop them here. And that's how you do it. I'm going to do the rest now, and we'll be back. So we're going to rake the last of this up, and then we're going to bale it up. So let's get to it. Turn it on. So let's fold this up, and we're going to unhook it, and then we're going to hook the baler back up. So let's pick the rest of this up. So let's bring this bale back to the farm. Okay, there's another bale coming out. We just emptied that one, so let's close it back up now. Put the pickup up and bring it back to the farm. Let's see if we can jump the ditch. Yeah, we can jump the ditch here. And now we're gonna pick up the bales. So we're gonna be starting here. We're gonna unfold that, and then we're gonna come around like that, and we're gonna load the bales up. So let's jump out of the tractor, and we're gonna lift them up like that, and we're gonna throw them on like that. Does that look cool or what? Pick them up, put them on like that. Easy, just like that. And the next one. Pick up the next one. And on. And wait for the next one. Let's jump in. Alright, let's go for the next pile. That one we can grab like that. So put that one on here, and I will do the rest. Look at this bale in the air. We are lifting them. So one more or two more bales, and then we are going to have to buy a hay barn. So let's bring those over. To the field over there. We're gonna have to carefully drive through the ditch. Since there is no entry. There's entry here. So let's buy a hay barn. So we go in here, and I think it's in here, diverse. Hay, that is what we want. A hay barn for $11,000. So let's double click on it. And we want to place it down there. So let's turn it a bit. Let's straighten it up a little bit. And put it here. Looks good. And there we are. So we're going to have to unfold this and park the bales in there, and then they will disappear into that hay barn. It's getting dark on this map. So we're gonna do this, and now they have disappeared, and they have disappeared into this hay barn here. This is hay, and these are our hay bales where they disappeared into. Now I'm gonna carry this guy in here. That's grass. These are our grass bales, and these are our straw bales. So the way this works is, you come up here, press the R key. Now, what's in the menu opening? So we're